Imagine waking each morning on the open plains, without houses, without walls, without fire. The night before was spent in fear, huddled together in trees or caves, listening to the howls of predators. Every sunrise brought a new question. Would this be the day of life or death? Water was scarce, droughts often left rivers dry, and competition for resources was brutal. Stronger animals guarded the watering holes. Early humans often had to wait until the mighty lions finished their drink before daring to approach. A single mistake, a wrong step, a moment of hesitation could mean death, but humans were not entirely helpless. Their greatest gift was their brain. They learned to observe patterns in nature. They knew when herds migrated, where fruits ripened, and which plants could heal or harm. Slowly, they built knowledge, and knowledge became their first weapon. Over time, survival demanded creativity. Humans began shaping stones into sharp edges. These stone tools, simple yet revolutionary, gave them new power. With them, they could cut meat from carcasses left behind by predators, crack open bones for the precious marrow inside, and carve wood into spears. Holding a tool transformed them. For the first time, they were no longer just scavengers, but hunters. They could compete for food in ways no animal had ever done. The discovery of tools marked the beginning of humanity's journey toward mastery of the environment. Yet, tools alone were not enough. A single human, even armed, was still weak against the predators of Africa. But together, as a group, humans became something new. They learned to hunt in packs, to surround their prey, to chase it over long distances. Unlike lions who relied on speed, humans relied on endurance. They could run and track for hours, even days, until the animal collapsed from exhaustion. It was not brute force, but patience and cooperation that brought them success. Around the fire, they shared the meat. The group survived not because the strongest took everything, but because survival meant caring for one another. The sick, the young, and the old were fed. This cooperation was humanity's secret weapon. There came a discovery that would change everything: fire. At first, fire was terrifying. It destroyed trees, scorched land, and sent animals fleeing. But humans saw something more. Fire could be tamed. With fire, nights were no longer ruled by predators. The glowing flames kept lions at bay, and the warmth protected against freezing winds. Food could be cooked, making it safer and easier to digest. Fire became not just a tool, but a symbol of safety, community, and life. The flickering campfire became the heart of human society. Around it, stories were told, knowledge was passed on, and plans for tomorrow were made. Still, the challenges never ended. Floods destroyed hunting grounds. Harsh winters brought hunger. Diseases spread through tribes. Predators remained a constant threat. Survival meant adapting to every hardship. But through each challenge, humans grew stronger. Their minds expanded. They developed language, first with gestures and sounds, then with complex communication. Language allowed them to share warnings, to organize hunts, and to pass wisdom from one generation to the next. Over thousands of years, small changes built great transformations. Humans spread across Africa, into Europe and Asia. They faced new predators, new climates, new dangers, and they adapted each time. They created shelters, tamed fire, invented weapons, and built communities. They were no longer fragile prey. They were becoming the most adaptable species on Earth. The journey was far from over. The road ahead would bring farming, villages, civilizations, and empires. But it all began here on the dangerous plains, where survival was uncertain, and only the most resilient could endure. This is the story of us, of where we came from, and how we survived when every force of nature was against us. Our ancestors had nothing but courage, cooperation, and curiosity. Yet those were enough. From the edge of extinction, they lit the spark that would one day ignite the rise of humanity.